Welcome to yoga. My name is Sue, and today's practice will be entirely lying down on our backs. So to get started, bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Slowly roll down onto the back. And when you get there, softly close the eyes. Bring the hands to the belly. Rest the elbows on the floor beside you. And begin to notice the pace of the breath. Without changing it, just become aware of whether the breath is deep or shallow, thready or smooth. No judgment. And you might notice that simply by bringing awareness to the breath starts to slow. Extend the legs long on the mat. Bring the arms overhead. Take a big stretch. Reach through the right fingertips through the right heel, pressing away. And then switch sides. Reach the left fingertips away. Press the left heel. And move side to side. Pause back at center. Walk the arms over to the left. The hips stay planted, and then bring both legs over to the left. That right hip settles down onto the mat, and the right shoulder blade stays rooted. So you're in a C shape with the body, stretching on the right side. Bring your attention back to the breath and notice where you feel it in this shape. Is it in the belly? Maybe it's in the right ribs. On the next inhale, walk the arms and the legs back to center, and then bring the arms over to the right, legs over to the right. C shape on the other side. If that left shoulder blade starts to lift, come back off the pose a bit. You want to keep the left side of your body in contact with the mat. And then breathe in and out through the nose, enjoying the stretch on the left side. On your next inhale, come back to center, walk it all back in. Bend the elbows and reach for opposite forearms. Rest the arms behind you, or maybe hold opposite elbows. And here you'll notice a little opening in the shoulders. Gently walk the shoulder blades down under your back, creating space in the neck. Slight tuck in the chin. Relax the shoulder blades. Switch the grasp so the opposite hand is on top. And then rest the arms behind you. If this is too much sensation, you can straighten the arms or hold opposite wrists or forearms. eyes are still closed. Turning inward. Release the arms, reach down, gather the knees into the chest, give them a squeeze. Bring the arms alongside you, palms face down. Press into the arms, press into the hands, and lift the right foot up. Maybe bring the left foot to meet it. Keep a bend in the knees. Ankles float over the hips. From here, start to draw the belly down, flattening the back on the mat. If the low back starts to curve, bend the knees more. So no strain in the low back. Bend as much as you need to and keep hugging the belly in. Still breathing, not holding the breath. Slowly bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Walk the feet to the width of the mat, and then allow the knees to knock together. Release the low back. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Inhale as you come in one direction. Exhale back to the other side. This should feel good in the hips. And then come back to center. Walk the soles of the feet back under the knees. Bring the knees into the chest, hug them in. Cactus or tee the arms to the side. Drop the knees to the right for a gentle twist. Knees are stacked. Left shoulder blade softens to the mat. Gaze can be toward the knees, straight up. Or if it feels good in the neck, start to turn toward that left elbow. And then bring your attention to the exhale. With each exhale, letting go of something in your body. It could be the hips. Maybe the shoulders, fingers. And then on your next inhale, bring the knees back into the chest. Release the soles of the feet, realign the spine. Knees to chest, drop the knees to the left. Twist. Gaze toward the knees, straight up, or maybe start to turn toward that right elbow without forcing the neck. Keep it gentle, sustainable. Maybe close the eyes. As you inhale, notice a little stretch across the front of the right chest and shoulder. On each exhale, surrender the back body. Inhale, knees come back to chest. Squeeze them in. Drop the sole of the left foot to the mat and hug the right knee in. Maybe take a few circles with that right knee to open the hip. pause, reverse directions. And then come back to center. Straighten the right leg, hold behind the right thigh. Interlace the fingers, and then relax the shoulders. Keep a soft bend in the right knee. And rather than pulling the right leg closer, flex the right foot and press the heel away. You should feel this in the hamstring. Deep breath in. Steady breath out. Slowly bend the right knee and cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Gently press that right thigh open to feel a stretch in your right hip. Keep the right foot flexed and maybe reach through, hold behind the left thigh, bring the thigh a little closer, both feet are flexed. Feeling a little more opening in that right hip. And then option to straighten the left leg. So different places you can be, find what works in your body. If the breath starts to get away from you, that's a signal to come down off of the pose, or if there's any discomfort, ease off of the shape. Slowly bend the left knee. If the foot is lifted, will come all the way down, unwind the leg, and bring the knees back into the chest. Roll the ankles, make some circles with the toes, and then reverse directions. Come back to stillness, release the soles of the feet to the mat, lift the left foot straight up, hold behind the thigh. Soft bend in that left knee, and start to press the heel away. Right knee stays aligned, pointing straight up, so you don't want it falling open to the side. And then bend the left knee. We forgot to take some circles. Don't want to miss out on that. So take some circles with the knee. And reverse directions. This helps lubricate the joints, bringing synovial fluid into the hip. And then come back to stillness. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. You can gently press the left thigh away to open the hip. Left foot is flexed. Or reach down for the back of that right thigh. Draw the leg a little closer. Flex both feet. If you're hunching the shoulders up toward the ears, make a little space. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe straighten the right leg and press the heel away. So here you're feeling it both in the right hamstring and the left hip. Relax the fingers, maybe loosen the grip just a little bit. And come back to a steady breath. Bend the right knee if you have the foot lifted. Lower the right foot, unwind the legs, and bring the knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze. Bring the hands gently to the knees and make circles with the knees in one direction. bring the breath with you. Inhale forward and around. Exhale as the knees come into the body. Pause and reverse directions. Bring the knees back into the chest, give them a squeeze, and then straighten the legs on the mat. Allow the feet to splay open, arms by your sides, palms face up, and close the eyes. Come back to the awareness of the breath. And now notice how your breath feels. We did an assessment at the beginning of practice. Maybe the breath is a little slower and smoother. Take a deep breath in through the nose, hold it at the top, and then open the mouth, sigh it out, and surrender the back body, the breath, into final relaxation, shavasana. May today there be peace within. May you trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be. May you use the gifts that you have received and pass on the love that has been given to you. May you be content with yourself just the way you are. Let this knowledge settle into your bones and allow your soul the freedom to sing, dance, praise, and love. It is there for each and every one of us. I will leave you resting in shavasana. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.